Hi there, welcome to the Uke Stuff channel and welcome to this demonstration and tutorial for one of my chord melody arrangements, this time of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I've got a bunch of verses there for it, and I also have taken it and brought it into a minor key and then also transposed it up a whole step as well. So it really is a good study of playing along on a song, even on a song that a lot of people would think is just a children's song. Remember, this song has a few different tunes. So not only do you have Twinkle Twinkle to it, you have the alphabet song in English, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You also have Baba Black Sheep. So lots of different applications for the song as well. In this video, first of all, I'm going to talk about what chord melody is. Then I'll demonstrate the song on high G, GCEA ukulele. Then I'll demonstrate on baritone DGBE ukulele. Then I'll do a tutorial for GCEA ukulele, and then I'll do a tutorial for DGBE ukulele as well. If you want to support the work on this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to this channel and its sister channel, Uke Play-Alongs. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/ukestuff. I should mention that this is totally free on my website as well. However, if you like chord melodies, if you go to ukestuff.info and go to the ukulele music and go to my tabs, you'll see a number of my arrangements there. Right now, I think it's somewhere around 45 as I'm recording this video that are totally free for you to use. I also have two books for sale, a book of carols and a book of hymns that are available on my Buy Me a Coffee page. They're available on the Apple Bookstore. They're available for Amazon Kindle and in print from Amazon as well. Also, if you go to, again, my website, ukestuff.info, and you go to the tab for ukulele music, you'll see arrangements by Elizabeth Ragsdale for free, links to the free works by Tony Krimlisk. If you go down a little further, you'll see a link to the free website of Spencer Gay, Uke Education, chord melodies, and so forth. And then finally, a link to the paid works of the late ukulele Mike Lynch. What is chord melody? Chord melody is allowing your ukulele to play the melody in harmony, ultimately then you play rhythm at the same time. It is a next step in letting the instrument do most of the talking rather than you having to sing the notes. Now, can you still sing? Absolutely. Can you still strum and sing? Absolutely. But it's a next step. And it's going to lead to more techniques later. So being able to read tablature, for example, will lead you to other styles of playing. So it's a next step sort of process, although I certainly like playing chord melodies just on a busy day, at the end of the day, just picking up my ukulele and just not having to work super hard to play, but to play melodies and harmony at the same time. It's really relaxing as well. Now in chord melody, you're going to generally play with your thumb, and you're going to play either a full chord, a part of a chord, or a single note. You're going to be reading tablature. Now tablature has 4 lines. You'll see some up here at the top of the screen as I'm talking about this. And the bottom line of the tablature aligns with the 4th string of your ukulele, which is normally the one closest to your nose. So it's sort of like looking at your instrument flipped up the other way. This is the 4th line. The top one is the 1st string, which is down there. Numbers tell you which fret to play. So if there's a 0 on the 4th line, I play an open 4th string. If there's a 1, I put my 1st finger down. And that's how you read tablature to play chord melody. All right, let's begin with a demonstration on GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. All right, so let's go with a tutorial on how to play through this on GCEA. Again, you're playing parts of chords, single notes, full chords with your thumb. We're going to start with the F chord, play strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the second string. There's going to be a lot of that repeating of the top note that you just played. Full F chord, but add the pinky to the first string, 3rd fret. Repeat the first string. Jump up and play the G shape at the 5th fret. That's a B flat chord up there. And just play strings 3, 2, and 1. Repeat the first string. Back to the F chord with the pinky on the first string, 3rd fret. Now, a B flat chord. Don't let it freak you out. Here's what you do. First finger, cross strings 1 and 2, right above the middle fret. Pull against the fretboard. That's going to give you most of your sound. Add your thumb for some support. Remember, you're pulling, not pinching. Then add 2 fingers. Repeat the first string, F chord. Repeat the first string. C chord now, what we're going to do is what I find is because I'm here, I can just reach down and play with fingers 2 and 3, strings 4 and 2. And you just play strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the second string, then F chord strings 4, 3, and 2. We are on the second line of the song now. F chord, pinky on the first string, 3rd fret. Repeat the first string, B flat chord again. Repeat the first string, F chord. Repeat the first string, then drop fingers 2 and 3 on strings 4 and 2 at the 3rd fret. Play strings 4, 3, and 2. That same thing happens again. F chord with the pinky. Repeat the first string, B flat. Repeat the first string, F chord. Repeat the first string, then that C7 again using fingers 2 and 3 on strings 4 and 2 at the 3rd fret. Now, this is the 3rd line of the piece. F chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the second string, add the pinky to the first string, 3rd fret. Repeat the first string, jump up to the G shape at the 5th fret, play strings 3, 2, and 1. Repeat the first string, F chord with the pinky. B flat, repeat the first string, F chord. Repeat the first string, that C7 again. Repeat the second string, F chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. That's the first original Twinkle Twinkle in F. Now we're going to go to F minor. So part 2 of the song. This is now line 4. F minor shape. You're going to need it here in just a second, but fingers 1 and 2 on strings 4 and 2 at the 1st fret. Pinky eventually is going to go down to the first string, 3rd fret. But play strings 4, 3, and 2 of the F minor. Repeat the second string, add the pinky down on the first string, 3rd fret. Repeat the second string. Now, a B flat minor shape at the 4th fret. It's really a G minor shape at the 4th fret. Play strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the first string, then reach back down, play the F minor with the pinky on the first string, 3rd fret. Now, a B flat minor chord. We're doing a bar chord. First finger goes across all 4 strings right above the metal 1st fret, pull against the fretboard, and then your ring finger plays the 4th string, 3rd fret. Repeat the first string. Now, here is a F minor chord as much as we can do, but we have to modify a little bit. So my pinky is available here to drop on the 2nd string, 4th fret, and my first finger plays the 4th-string 1st fret, play strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 2nd string, that C7 that we did before. Repeat the 2nd string, and then F minor, strings 4, 3, and 2. So this all is going to come back again, right? All right, we're now on the top of the 2nd page, measure 17, F minor shape with the pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Repeat the 1st string, B flat minor, repeat the 1st string, pinky goes down on the 2nd string, 4th fret, 1st finger is on the 4th string, 1st fret, play strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 2nd string, C7, back up to the F minor shape again with the pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Repeat the 1st string, B flat minor, repeat the 1st string, F minor, where the pinky is on the 2nd string, 4th fret, 1st finger is on the 4th string, 1st fret, play strings 4, 3, and 2. C7 shape again there. F minor, this is like the beginning. Strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 2nd string, add the pinky. Repeat the 1st string up to the B flat minor at the 4th fret, which is a G minor shape, strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the 1st string, back down to the F minor with the pinky. B flat minor, repeat the 1st string, pinky goes down again to the F minor there, repeat the 2nd string, C7, repeat the 2nd string, F minor, strings 4, 3, and 2. Now we switch to the key of G. Now you're going to see a lot of extra notes here up above. You can play along with whatever you want to. You can think the Twinkle Twinkle normal melody, you can think A, B, C, D, you can think Bow Wow Black Sheep. So I've got extra notes in there for those other versions of the songs. I'm just going to keep going ahead with the Twinkle Twinkle part of the song. So you play a G chord, most of it strings 4, 3, and 2. Now we go up to the 5th fret with the 1st finger on the 1st string, 5th fret, and then fingers 2 and 3 at the 7th fret on strings 3 and 2. Play strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the 1st string. Then you're going to make the G shape at the 7th fret. Play strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the 1st string. Back down to the 5th fret. Now, full D7, bar, all 4 strings right above the 2nd fret. Put your 2nd finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Normal G chord. Repeat the 1st string. D chord. Repeat the 1st string. G chord. Strings 4, 3, and 2. Keep going, back up to the 5th fret. Repeat the 1st string, D7, bar, G chord. Repeat the 1st string, D chord. Back up to the 5th fret. Repeat the 1st string, D7. Repeat the 1st string, G chord. Repeat the 1st string, D chord. G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 2nd string up to the 5th fret. Repeat the 1st string up to the 7th fret, G shape. Repeat the 1st string, back down to the 5th fret. D7, repeat the 1st string, G chord, repeat the 1st string. D7 now, a little different. This is going to be the Hawaiian D7, so we can get some sense of finality of the song. So fingers 1 and 2 on strings 4 and 2 at the 2nd fret. Normally we call Hawaiian D7. Repeat the 1st string, and then a G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. And that's Twinkle, Twinkle, Twinkle in F, F minor, and G. Now let's talk about baritone. All right, on baritone, let's start with the C chord, play strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 2nd string, add the pinky to the 1st string, 3rd fret. Now make the D shape at the 5th fret, play strings 3, 2, and 1. Repeat the 1st string, back to the C chord with the pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Now an F chord. If you struggle with the F chord, let's try to make it simple. 1st finger covers strings 1 and 2 right above the metal fret. Pull against the fretboard this way. That should give you most of the sound you need. Add your thumb. For some support, add 2 fingers. Okay, repeat the 1st string. Normal C chord. Repeat the 1st string. Now at G7, we're going to do this a lot. We're going to use fingers 2 and 3, playing strings 4 and 2 at the 3rd fret. And then you play strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 2nd string, C chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. All right, 2nd line, we're going to start with the C chord, the pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Repeat the 1st string, F chord. Repeat the 1st string, C chord. Repeat the 1st string. And then that G7 with fingers 2 and 3 right there. We do it again, C chord. Repeat the 1st string, F chord. Repeat the 1st string, C chord. Repeat the 1st string, that G7. All right, 3rd line, C chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. repeat the first string, add the pinky, repeat the first string up to the 5th fret, and play strings 3, 2, and 1. That's an F chord up there in the D shape. Repeat the first string, back to C chord with the pinky. F chord, repeat the first string, C chord, repeat the first string, G7, repeat the second string, C chord. Now we're going to switch to C minor. Get used to playing the C minor chord here. So you've got fingers 1 and 2 on strings 4 and 2, and then your pinky eventually is going to reach up and play the first string 3rd fret. So here we go. Strings 4, 3, and 2, the C minor. Repeat the second string, add the pinky on the first string 3rd fret. Repeat the first string. Then you're going to make a D minor shape at the 4th fret, play strings 3, 2, and 1. Repeat the first string, back to the C minor chord with the pinky. All right, now you've got an F minor chord. First finger is going to cover all 4 strings right above the middle 1st fret. Ring finger is going to play the 4th string 3rd fret. All right, then you repeat the first string. Then pinky is in a good spot to play the 2nd string 4th fret, and first finger is in a good spot to play the 4th string 1st fret. And this is going to happen a lot, so be ready for this. Strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 2nd string, that G7 shape from before. Repeat the 2nd string, and then much of your C minor chord. All right, we are now at the top of the 2nd page, measure 17, C minor with your pinky. Repeat the first string, F minor shape, the bar. Repeat the first string. Pinky goes down on the 2nd string, 4th fret. First finger is on the 4th string, 1st fret. Play strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the 2nd string, and then a G7 with the 2 fingers. Okay, now C minor chord again with the pinky. Repeat the first string, F minor. Repeat the first string. Now C minor, we're going to drop the pinky on the 2nd string, 4th fret. First finger is going to reach up to the 4th string, 1st fret. Play strings 3, 2, and 1. Repeat the 2nd string, and then that G7. Now, let's finish it off. It's like the first line of the song. C minor, play strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 2nd string, add your pinky. Repeat the first string. Now, D minor shape at the 4th fret. This is your F minor up there. Strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the first string, C minor. F minor with the bar. Repeat the first string, pinky goes down. Strings 4, 3, and 2. Right? Repeat the 2nd string, G7. Repeat the 2nd string, and then C minor. Now we're going to switch over to the key of D. Play a D chord, play strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 2nd string up to the 5th fret. First finger goes on the 1st string 5th fret. Fingers 2 and 3 go on the 7th fret. Play strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the first string, D shape at the 7th fret. Repeat the first string back to the 5th fret. Now, A7 chord. Bar all 4 strings right above the middle 2nd fret. Add your 2nd finger to the 1st string 3rd fret. Repeat the first string, D chord, A chord. Repeat the first string, D chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Now back up to the 5th fret. Play first finger on the 5th fret of the 1st string, 2nd and 3rd fingers on the 7th fret of the 3rd and 2nd string. Play strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the first string, A7, D chord. Repeat that first string to the A, back up to the 5th fret. A7, D chord, A. All right, now we're on the bottom of the page, measure 33, last 4 measures of the song. It's the same as measure 25. D chord, strings 4, 3, 2. Repeat the 2nd string up to the 5th fret. Repeat the first string up to the 7th fret. Repeat the first string back to the 5th fret. A7, D chord, then a little different A7 to give us some finality in the song. Repeat the first string, and then much of your D chord, strings 4, 3, 2. Now you might ask why the last part has all these different rhythms in there. That's in case you want to play along with the ABC song or Baba Black Sheep. You can use the alternative rhythms in there to help you a little bit, but otherwise it is still the same song as the rest of it. Just you have one version in C, one version in C minor, and one version in D. I hope you've enjoyed hearing and learning how to play my chord melody arrangement of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, which again you can find for free at my website at ukestuff.info. Again, go to Ukulele Music, My Tabs, and you should see it alphabetically with the chord melodies. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.